crucial targets in the midst of a very messy team fight.
And as confirmed, it is an Escalera Rome Selena.
There it is.
Well, let's see how that's going to work out. The pairing of the Selena and the Hilda together, though, that's a lot of burst damage if AP Bren aren't careful and they continue getting caught out.
I don't know if we'll be seeing the same trends too in terms of like these fast rotations, but it's likely to happen though, considering the almost exact similar lineup from AP Bren. And this is something Hajizi did earlier anyways. The attempt to interrupt, get into information, but you can't stop the fast jungle clearing and rotation from AP Bren either way.
Oh, Hajizi here, spotted by 2.
Oh! Gets stunned by the Curse of Grau and just right on cue, the Evil Queller. It seems like it's a replay of some sorts on what we saw in game number 1.
Yeah, no, that's not the start that they want to have. Okay, already up to the gem and getting dived on.
And then early as less than 2 minutes, it's a 4-man rotation again from AP Bren. This time outplayed, won't survive that surprise attack.
They blew that boy up.
Yeah,
the Beast is angry.
I think what we're seeing now is what AP Bren should have been really gunning more for in that game number 1, or at least now they're getting more opportunities to do it. Look how much gold Shizu was able to get from the shielding up top. This Granger is going to snowball like crazy.
Dear God, I don't know if this is unprecedented, but 1,000 already, even before this 2-minute mark.
Yeah, this is similar to what we saw in game number 1, but with less or minimal effort. Oh, a missile arrow connects on to Chop Skirt, but MP the King steals away the turtle from AP Bren, and now Twisted Minds are going in for the engage as well there, and Kekadot, they're very low, and there, James, he will be taken out as a trade, but not Cheesy too. 2 for 2 trades so far, but Escalera goes in for the clutch kill, but Chop Skirt double kill as well.
That's dirty MLBB. It's not even a game anymore. It's a fight.
I like it. What I call MLBB for the streets. And Twisted Minds out of nowhere with aggression. Blocked by James is what happened to James Panks. That's confusing. They're both James, I just realized.
One is Panks.
Yeah, one is Panks. But James, again, this is why he's my low-key favorite right now on Twisted Minds.
Both MDL champions. Hajizi gets out of dodge here, but just barely. Folks, let me just remind you how tough it is to be a mid-lane Hilda. Bushes aren't as accessible when you're in mid like this.
Yeah, you'd probably have to rely a bit more onto Escalera, the way he's able to position those traps, get the vision for you. So probably they can have some sort of a workaround in terms of that. But this is another threat for Outplayed. Will he be able to clear the waves? He will. And the Zaman Force is already used too.
Oh, they've got to help that man. It's been a struggle for Outplayed. Already 1,000 gold lead for Shizu, and that's just going to continue ballooning as AP Bren will commit more into the gold lane.
Hempy the King is struggling to even take his purple peacefully. And now the small camp is going to go right underneath his nose unless... All right, Escalera puts up enough of a struggle. Now Hajizi in their face.
Oh, a 5v5 is just about to happen. Perfect positioning for an airstrike from Chop Skirt, but that's a sustain coming in from Chop Skirt. Oh, there's the onward Earth Shatter as well to take down James, but Outplayed barely surviving, uses the flicker. Der will be traded as well, but look at James Pax. Clutch taking out the members who were trying to run away. Escalera is left alone under the turret. Will he be able to survive this evil Queller to take him down as the double kill for James Pax?
That's a delayed wipeout. AP Bren not afraid to get their hands dirty.
AP Bren are playing fast and they're playing aggressive. They know the timers Twisted Minds have, and they're not allowing them to get there comfortably. However, it's not going absolutely clean for them. They're trading kills out. MP the King is still able to get some things there, but you gotta give Kekadot his flowers for being able to land a big 3-man Avatar of Guardian to set things up for AP Bren for victory.
Yep, and that was right after the feathered airstrike too, so there was so much AoE, but Kekadot going in for MP the King, but on the other side of the map, he will be forced to use the AoE to run it back. Jeezy's looking for the backline members, and he will be taking down James. Escalera, though, also going for Kekadot. 1-for-1 trade
Arrow?
so far.
That's a man down each. They're coming in with a flicker.
Oh, he still wants more. Escalera will be the next to fall, and that might be the signal for Twisted Minds to just disengage.
A turtle for AP Bren. The first one stolen by Twisted Minds. Not this time, says the former MDL champions. And now, MP the King once more just struggling to keep his own buff as James Pax threatens another small cap. Here comes a clap back. Can they chase him?
Okay, they won't. They won't for now.
Yeah. Two EXP laners so showing up there was James landing a big flicker dark wave to initially get to and start things off well for Twisted Minds. But in the end it was there with a flicker earth shatter and still holding on to his primal wrath as long as possible to make sure AP Bren win that. MP the King already has his Clock of Destiny on the way to the Dominance Ice. Not a big lead for James Spence, just hovering around 1,000. However, there is already a Sky Piercer on Shizo. Twisted Minds needs to be careful not to give a lot of kills to the Ranger.
And I'm starting to wonder how many stacks he already has in that Sky Piercer. Oh, but wait, Shizu will even get caught in this. Outplayed, nearly going after him, but he gets blocked and protected by the other members of AP Bren. That's a double kill instead for Shizu, who initially was the target. Escalera flicker in, trying to take down Dare, but Dare still survives.
2 free kills for AP Bren, and they're not relenting. Keeping this push here in mid. 6K up, and look at that back line! James Banks!
Cleveland Weller 2 just to finish off the kill, and that's a tier 1 turret mid lane taken down by AP Bren.
The man with a million moves finds the right angle. And since resources, more of them have gone to AP Bren, now it's up to a Malefic Roar for Shizo and 2 stacks onto that Sky Piercer.
And they're still here. Stay in the course. They want to keep pushing forward. Can't get out in the middle of it all.
Okay, he's a bit low, but will still cast the AOG, knocking up James, but Hajizi, he won't be able to do anything in the middle of 5 members. Abyssal traps right here and there, but they will not engage and will focus on the objective.
Final turtle. Clearly going over to AP Bren. No contest from Twisted Minds. Approaching the 8,000 gold lead. And just as quickly, a tier 2 up top. Twisted Minds, how do they get out of this? Again, the lack of heal is changing the ebb and flow of their lineup.
Yeah, you really get to see, especially in this one, just how important healing is for a lineup focused around an Alice. Still on the way up to a Dominance Ice, already has the leg plates, only still going to the Feather of Heaven, is outplayed, so it's going to take some time for this Harith. This is the lead of AP Bren have ballooned so high. You actually see Choveskirt committing the Divine Glaive early on as his second major item. That's them showing we're not going to allow you guys to balloon. We know you guys rely on shields. We will build that Divine Glaive.
Yeah, and at this point, he's probably like almost, no, he's 607. So that also explains why he's so up ahead.
And in game 1, he was rocking a flicker, if I'm not mistaken. So now he's respecting Twisted Minds and using that battle spell, threatening Twisted Minds to come get him so he can clap back in kind. Mid lane tier 2 in jeopardy. Big wave marching up. Another fight could be waiting just to explode out of nowhere. If it's up to AP Bren, they will do that. Feather Strike coming in from Choveskirt, zoning out Twisted.
Yeah, and Kekadot just blocks the Abyssal Arrow too from Escalera. Even when he always wants to go after Choveskirt. Again, we mentioned the Purify doesn't make it easy for him too. Ooh. And wow.
500 stacks at under 9 minutes.
Yep. 30 on the Sky Piercer as well. Yeah, this Granger, again, we saw just how much gold he was able to get in the shielding. He had a 1,000 gold lead in around 3.5, 4 minutes in already. So everything has just gone well for AP Bren. And we saw when the snowball began, one of the key figures there was the Edith, the last pick. Again, this is why the Primal Wrath against the lineup that Twisted Mind showed is so important, because you need that second win in a fight. It allows you to fight a round 2 when the Farsa has used the ultimate, when Shizo is out of bullets.
When the Shaman Force has been committed.
The Shaman Force has been committed as well.
Yep. So that's a 12K gold lead in the hands of AP Bren.
Dear God.
And Twisted Minds aren't even able to take out a single turret away from the bees. Fortunately, MP the King gets his orange buff, because even that felt like AP Bren wanted to take it away from him.
Renmar, before this explodes into full-on pandemonium, what is Escalera trying to do this time around as a Selena?
He's just trying to block any sequences that AP Bren wants to do beforehand. Get vision, see who can land, who he can hit with the Abyssal Arrow. It's not going to be stopping a lot of things, though.
Oh, there goes in with the flicker and forces out the flicker from James too. And MP the King, just when he decides to go in, gets taken out. Outplayed, barely surviving, and there's Shizu making sure he won't be able to get back into the base. Hajizi trying to distract the members of Twisted Minds, but they won't be minding him anymore because they find James right here down bottom. Escalera left alone, also using the flicker, and they also still have the Lord. This could be it. AP Bren will be bringing us into a game number 3.